not a spring chicken. Fortunately, in Southern California, well, Santa Ana's are blowing and we still have sunny skies down here to share with you. It's just warm enough to be here at the beach, so we'll be here. Bring you as much as we can, as long as we can here at the beach. But for now, we'll bring Oldecam on for comments on the headlines of today. Asian markets mixed after last week's rout.
Yeah, because the problem is that some banks are not open, some markets are not open because they have their version of Columbus Day also.
British government to take control of 2 major banks on Monday.
Yeah, and so is Germany, and basically the idea is growing across all of the world that the government should take nationalized banks.
I know.
It's what happens when you don't loan money to people.
3 Chinese dairy companies apologize for toxic milk scandal.
They got caught. That's the only thing they're sorry about.
GOP frets about McCain's ability to mount the comeback.
Well, he's refusing to fight.
Although earlier today he's bringing the fight back into his campaign speeches.
I know, but they have, some of the Republicans, some of the people on the right, the press corps, have given up on him, saying that he needs to fire his campaign staff and just simply go out and do it himself because he'd do a better job.
Yeah, we have been hearing that one. Dow up on news of buying U.S. banks.
Yeah, okay. I got one that's really not good news for people that own stocks in banks. They said the nationalizing of the banks will destroy the worth of the banks, but it will get money back out into the private sector and the consumer sector.
Yeah, and who owns the banks? Everybody.
Everybody, which means if you're in a mutual fund that owns banks, or if you're an individual that owns bank stocks, you're going to lose your shirt.
But isn't that better than the banks foreclosed? I mean,
Well, not if people that own the shares is not.
U.S. taps Canada's oil sand, but added environmental cost.
Well, actually, because they need it for that thing that's flying overhead at the moment, but no. Tapping oil shale is an environmental disaster because all the processing that's got to be done, then you got the stuff, what you got to do with it once you processed it?
Golf great Ballesteros says brain tumor will undergo biopsy.
I know. I'm tending to think that he may have known more than a year ago when he supposedly retired from playing golf because he had neck and back problems.
McCain vows to whip Obama's you-know-what.
Yeah, but the problem is he's not fighting, folks.
Come on,
I mean, the guy looks, he looks as old as I feel a lot of the times anymore.
I think part of it is everybody just wants a good fight. We want candidates that want the office.
He's not battling. Basically, he's basically, everybody be respectful to President Obama now.
Or maybe it was turning his stomach too. Bombings in Mosul and Baghdad killed 13.
Well, they know that Obama has pledged to remove all the troops now immediately, so they want to help him make a decision even faster.
Biden decries unbecoming personal attacks.
The problem is that personal attack. This has been going on for thousands of years. Personal attacks. Remember, the biggest personal attack at all was on Julius Caesar in the Roman Senate.
Oh, really?
They killed him.
Well, that is an attack. Fire burns 2,000 acres northeast of Los Angeles.
It's in the mobile home parks now, from what we understand. The news that just came out.
Pediatricians double vitamin D recommendations.
Yeah, I'll give them milk, folks.
Outlook is, milk versus soy.
That's right.
Outlook is dismal for LA's future budgets.
Yeah, and Villagrosa wants $5 billion in low-income housing.
Palin talks economic worries in Appalachian, Ohio.
Yeah, because they're people that understand. Okay, they're those people that Barack Obama said have lost all hope and are redneck Republicans. Obama's not going to win that vote no matter what the polls are saying.
Obama asked about help for struggling families.
Well, he got a beautiful plan to help folks. They basically, most of the people know what it is, but we can't officially tell you for about an hour or so you'll know about it tomorrow.
Palin has mixed record as fiscal conservative.
All Republicans do.
Government-ized plan to take ownership stakes in banks.
Yeah, we're going to talk more about that. Like I said, it is going to be an economic disaster for stockholders.
Oil rebounds in Asia on Europe bank rescue plan.
Yeah, because they think the more money will be put out there, the more people will drive more. Statistics have said that we have drove less each month for 9 consecutive months because the oil companies went one step too far.
And, I think people are used to it now.
Yeah.
It's gone on.
They're used to not driving, and they'll drive less.
That's right, because we're into the school year.
That's right.
Investors face more uncertainty as bailout widens.
Yeah, I mean, the stock market is up today, but the problem is the stock market is up with only a certain percentage of the market in actual operation. So there's not, what is up would have been up last week also, I bet.
If there was an extra day.
That's right.
Is the era of easy credit over for the long haul?
Yeah.
I know.
You don't see any of those things on TV anymore, do you?
Yeah, but we'll talk about buying cars. Efforts on global warming chilled by economic woes.
Any money? It's all about cash.
U.S. game designer blasted to space with DNA cargo.
I know. It's sending DNA into outer space now.
NASA presses ahead for Mars rover launch in 2009.
Of course, they doesn't work, but there's over budget. Other than that, there's nothing wrong with it.
Western group petitions for species protection.
Oh, yeah, well, the problem is that every species is dwindling, including the human, no matter what they're saying.
Endangered Mississippi frogs get a break in the weather.
Yeah, because the weather's miserable. I mean, they like miserable weather.
U.S. assures Japanese bank Morgan investment protected.
Yeah, they got a Japanese bank that's in trouble to loan Morgan Stanley $9 billion, and now Morgan Stanley has been losing every single day.
Oh. YouTube to play full-length TV shows.
Yeah, they've discovered that there might be money in running shows with commercials, but it's just like MacGyver and other things like that. Things that they basically can get from people that they already do business with.
MySpace sells small businesses on self-service ads.
But how can you admit that somebody has done all of this? They said, well, we fired the people that did it. Well, they're no longer working because the registration period is over now anyway.
Yeah, but part of it is he admitted he did it 78 times.
But they could only find 48 times.
I know, amazing.
That alone shows there's voter fraud. There's other people. In order to stop the harassment, one guy registered 17 times to stop the harassment of him.
I know, and yeah, basically he said, "Oh, I felt sorry for them." And
but they are
fired,
Ohio, which says there is no problem, is admitted that Acorn has fraudulently registered people, but they're not going to do anything till after the election because they're certain that they can weed all of this out before then. No, they couldn't find it until somebody brought the charges up.
So wait a minute, they're going to register 78 times, but only vote once?
No, basically they're going to vote 78 times.
I know. I mean,
they're going to vote 70. It means that they can go. They've registered in different precincts across the state of Ohio, and Obama people are going to shuttle them from place to place. They said, one of the news things this morning said Barack Obama's campaign staff understands that there is a problem, and they're trying to work with it. That's keywords for basically we're going to take advantage
of it. Actually, it just kind of pisses you off because here they know about it in advance.
Yeah, and they're not going to do anything because, unfortunately, the fix is in. Obama will be the next president. Like I said, John McCain could get 100% of the vote, and Obama would still be named president.
I mean, this is like with Bush and Gore.
Yeah.
But I mean, at least at that one, they were trying to do something, and they weren't talking about it afterwards. This they're talking about it before.
Lawyers afterwards. This
I
time,
know.
Obama's people, the Democratic Party, has made certain that they cannot lose this election. My guess, if Obama was to have a heart attack today because of the stress, because he is smoking too much,
he'd probably still become elected president.
He'd still be elected president. If he said, if elected, I cannot serve because the stress has been too great on me, they would still elect him to the presidency of the United States.
Well, that's because he wanted a Democratic president.
They
would just say
want an Afro-American president.
Oh, that's true.
I know. A lot of this is kind of...
Obama is getting primetime airspace at a subprime rate.
Yeah, John McCain couldn't get that rate, folks, but Barack Obama can.
A Monty Bubbleism from the Mark Twain of the Animal Kingdom.
He would put it very simply. If the people didn't want to hear negative things said about the political candidates, you would never hear anything negative said.